Getting ready to start the game here at Dorchester Dragons U18A versus Norfolk. Rematch of Thursday night's game. The Dragons came out on top 3-1 with an empty netter. Game-winning goal scored by Wade of Line. We'll see what they have in store for us today. This afternoon here. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's up. Harder than none. In the background. A little bit of a fire sale out front. Now played up. That's going to go off for icing though. Just missing the line with that pass. Made a little more work for yourself there. Your mother would say. Face off back in the Dragons end. That was 20 seconds of excitement. You don't need that kind of excitement in this game though. We need some more excitement at the other end. Norfolk with it at center, flipping it in across the blue line. Snapping a shot in, glove down by Hardeman. Little better tactics there. You hear the whistle. Norfolk win the draw against the boards, now bringing him below the goal line. Now trying to bring it back up front, they stick there. Now sent wide of the net. Up out of into the seats, just missing the Pat and Hardeman family. Try not to hit Angela, that would be not good for anybody. So we'd have to turn the video off because I'd have to go to the merge. Don't want any of that action. Rodberg playing it around behind the net now, flipping it up along the wing. RJ now tossing it up along the boards to Candy. He gets bumped down. Norfolk have the puck now on their end. Sending one out, that's off the skates of Mullis. Came back to Candy, who sent it back in deep. Mullis now gives pursuit. Norfolk banging up along the boards to the line, held in, shot, saved by the keeper. Dorchester buzzing now. Norfolk trying to get back onto it. Dorchester trying to regain control. Norfolk with it though. They send it back around. Just out of the reach of RJ. He keeps his work there. Smith flicking that up. Line knocked down by Wilsey. Held in by Norfolk. Rodenberg has it below the goal line. He tries to get it up to Wilsey. Wilsey comes in for it. Battling in the corner, he gets it up to Mullis. Mullis can't move forward. Norfolk send it back around. Kerr had a piece of it there. Wilsey now picks it up. Puts the reverse move on. And now sends it up across the line. That will go for icing. 13 minutes left in the first. Game is still tied at 0. Draw one by the Dragons. Up off the glass to the line. Not out. Held in by Norfolk. Dorchester got a piece of it. Now do get it over. Hit some bodies, laying it back down. Wilsey now sends that up in the air and into the Norfolk end. Knocked down by the defender. Brought across center. Now brought into the zone. Sent back out by the Dragons. Wilsey has the puck. He's got a couple guys in front of him now. He posts up there. Sending across ice. Norton now sends it in deep. Wilsey giving pursuit in the corner. Drops down. Zavitz is there as well. It gets down a little below the goal line. Wilsey still pressuring there. Zavitz comes out with it. Sending it back to the point. Long range shot. Goes into the near corner. Held line by Glover. That goes off a leg and bounces across the blue line. Norfolk streaking out of their end. Played up in the air, bouncing down in front of the crease into the near corner. Scooped up there by the Dragons, now brought up along the sideboard. Wilson now with it, makes a nice move at the center. Tripped up at the blue line. By the blue line. That monster still gets you even when you're in U18. Usually gets the little kids more. Love pass. One player gloved it, the other one touched it. 11:48 left in the first. We still are tied at 0. Norfolk with the puck. Coming in the zone. I'm trying to get a stick on that to corral it down. Wilson trying to move that out. He does. Flipped out in the center. Devine chasing in after it. Played over to the vine. Can't quite get it over, back over to Wilson. And now Norfolk break out across center. Into the zone. Smith checking his man there. Now Wilson sending it around. That goes over to Zavitz. Unable to control along the boards, but it does come back out. Wilson now comes back for it. Turns the jets on. Brings it up across the Norfolk blue line. He's coming off for a change. Norfolk play it up to the half board. Now sending it out through the neutral zone. Candy's there at his blue line, sending it back down to Rodenberg. Rodenberg over to Hallman. Hallman back over to Candy up the middle. He's got a lane to step in. Sends it through. Rodenberg sees it down. Rodenberg sending one through. That goes wide of the crease. Delaney now sending that back in. Wasn't available on Thursday due to illness. Back out here. Now we got a penalty coming up here. Boarding the call. And I believe it's coming to Dorchester. Face off in the Dragons' end. Rodenberg with it. Sending it to the line. Held in. Wilsey pressuring here. Norfolk now sending it near side. Now slowing it down a little bit. Back up to the high slot. Back over the other side. Far side looking for a backdoor play. Sent out by the Dragons. We're going to set it up beside his net. Delaney pressuring. Norfolk bring across the blue line. Now have it up in the near corner. Now passing down below the goal line. Can't handle that one. Drop down, but it's sent it right back to the line. That hits a body and drops down beside the goal. Picked up along the end boards by Norfolk. Back to the high slot. Trying to send one through. It does get to a target. Norfolk with it. Now sending it back down in deep. Nice skate there by Dorchester. Can't muscle it out though. Norfolk still with it on the outside. Now back up the high slot. Played out along the line and snapped it in. Did work the line, held it in. And Norfolk strike first with a power play goal. At 9:18, left in the first. Norfolk strike first. Out by Mullis. Now skating forward with it. Taking it into the zone. He's got Bajan on his wing. That shot goes up off the iron. Back to the point. Held in by Smith. A little questionable. Wilson gets a piece of it, trying to send it back in deep, but Norfolk's timing that. Now Smith has it in his end. Flipped up along the boards. Held in by Norfolk. Wilson now flicking it up along the boards. Picked up by Mullis. Skating in along the wing, sending a shot in just wide of the net. Right idea, pulling the goalie across and going against the grain. Shot in front wide, now Norfolk have it. Playing it up along out their boards to come back though. Now they play it back as Dorchester are pressing there. That's sent into the Dorchester zone. Switching out, Rodenberg comes onto it. First guy back. Play it across over to Smith. Smith now setting this one up. That goes up in the air and misses the rafters. Tip forward, now tipped into the zone by the Dragons. Norfolk looking to send this one up the line. Flipped up across center. Trying to catch the deep. And Norton had to measure it up. Now it goes across the zone. Picked up by RJ there. Sent to the line, not out. Norton now picks that up off the glass and sends it out. Norfolk with it, sending it out of their end. That tipped. It's the wrong side of center. Like you tipped it on the other side of center, I thought. Well, backdoor, nice pad save. Back, nice block, shin pad save by Zavitz. Stopping the progression of that one towards the net. Now played out. Candy trying to bring it forward, but the skate work of the defense knocking that one away from him. Now played into the zone. Norton has it behind his net. He'll set up shot back there and move it up. Dorchester now moving across the near side over to Glover. Glover flips it in the zone. Norfolk are there though. And they go D to D with that one and come back up the other side. That's going to go through everybody and go for icing. How is no icing? Where did it hit? Held at the line and sent back in. Curra's back for it. Up off the glass, gets back to the point, knocked down by the D. Nice block there by Smith out front. Comes down, Delaney sends it up along the boards, but not out, held in by Norfolk. Norfolk pressuring here. Played back around. Back to the point, high slot. Don't shoot from there. Nice move there by Dorchester, and they send it down the line, get it out of the zone. Almost with a good read, holding off long enough to send it up. Laid down. Norfolk have it in their end. Nice steal there, Mullis. Blocker saved by the Tendy, pops down in the near side. Trying to get it back around out front. D pull it down and get it back to behind the net. Fine got a stick on that one to chip it towards the boards now. Norfolk send it back out of the zone. Norton sends it back in the zone off the keeper. Dorchester to tag up and do so. Now Norfolk have it at center ice, bringing it in the zone. They got a streaker coming off the bench. That one's going to pop open. Devine's onto it. He can't get enough wood on that one to send it over to Mullis. That one gets through. A lot of calamity going on down low. Hartman with a stick on that one. Way back, Devine now has it. It's held in again. Now flipped over. Knocked down out front. Trying to get a handle on it to get this out. Norfolk battling back to steal it back. Now we'll play here. Mullis with the puck. Gonna be a little tired. Got it across the line. Candy with a shot. That's up off the stick and out of play. 4:32. Stoppage in play and a face-off will be down the Norfolk end. Savage with the puck, sifting one through. Keeper got a glove on it, knocked it down, but didn't hold on to it. Dorchester now with it below the goal line. Battling away lower Norfolk. They get it back and they now break out of their own zone. Sending one up through, knocking that one down. Arteman playing that towards the boards. Zavitz now getting it up along the line. Candy picking it up and bringing it into the zone. We can't progress further in. Norfolk send it out. Norfolk now playing it back to get some changes and let the forwards get in position. Now tipped into the zone by Norfolk. And they complete the changes to that line. Dorchester now looking to play it out. Bit of a suicide pass there to Wilsey. Zavitz came over to get it and then flipped it across. That look, I thought it was okay. That was close. I thought it was alright. But then I'm kind of biased. Alright, 3:35 left in the first. Norfolk leading 1-0 over the Dragons. RJ bringing it forward. Got a man on his back and a man in front of him. Flips it out. Drops down. Curra now battling down low. Smith came in to pinch it on that point. Wilsey came back to get the puck. Now bring it back in. Nice curl. Everybody moves out of the zone in time. Flip back along the boards. Norfolk pick that up and get it across the line. RJ back for it. He's got a man in his back pocket. But RJ slips him. Gets it over to Curra. Curra corrals that down. Sends one in. Tipped in by RJ onto the net. RJ with it now ahead in the corner. And Norfolk muscle that out. They get it towards the line. Now bring it back in. Now flip it out. Yeah, Smith could have played that. I'll give you that one, linesman. Smith now. Turn on the Jetson, bringing it in the Norfolk zone. He goes around the back of the net. Sends it back in deep. Kura picks that one up below the goal. Sends one back out front. Wilson's in there now, eyeing up where he can set this to. He sets it back in the corner for Kura. Kura muscling, trying to get it back out front. Norfolk get it, send it to the line, now out. Hit back by Dorchester for a second. Norfolk send it right back in. Rodenberg battling his man in the corner. Pops free. Now played out, trying to get that shot off there. They can hit Smith in the shin pads. Now picked up there. Hardeman got a nice blocker down on it. .157 left in the first. Norfolk leading 1-0 on the Dragons. Played up by the Dragons, not out of the line, held in. Now flipped in off the glass. Glover comes up with the behind the net, now sends that up off the glass, and that does come out. Wilson now streaking up the wing. Come on, he's held! He was holding him! Good. What are you talking about, man? You're telling him to skate away, which was a good thing to tell the boys. And then don't call that. It's being hooked and held. Stick and the free arm. Devine picking that one up along the boards, trying to get it past. The Norfolk player couldn't. Mullis now tagging up, and they're back into chasing in on this one. 1:14 left in the first. Norfolk has been buzzing. Dorchester coming back a little bit more in the second half of the first half. Norfolk now with it coming out of their end. Play it up softly, now flipped across the line. Played over by Delaney, but picked up by Norfolk. Setting a shot on, Hardeman now getting that into his glove, and he's going to hold on for a whistle. 46.5 left in the first. Dragons trailing by 1. I don't know it's called a trip. I was definitely home. Looks like he was hugging him. In the spirit of Christmas, I guess he's allowed. He was watching the movie Elf before the game. Delaney now gets a nice shot in, but steered away by the keeper. Up along the line, played in by Candy. Gets back to the point. Nice play there by Hallman to hold that one in. And that one came back up through the crease area by Norfolk. He vacated the line for some unknown reason. Now it's played back over to Hallman. Bajan had it second there, couldn't quite find it. And now it's played by Norfolk out. 3 seconds left. And that's how this period ends. Norfolk leading 1-0 after 15. And we'll see what the second period has in store. All right, getting ready for the start of the second. Norfolk win the draw, whirring it back. Now send it back across. Lane opened up, knocked down by Wilsey. He played it back. Norton now plays it up. That's off his opposite stick and back to the D of Norfolk. Now they're off another stick, flipping up. Norfolk now have it coming across the Dorchester blue line. Blocked away by Hardeman. Laid up now to the line. Knocked away from the crease area. Now Norfolk have it below the goal line, trying to flip one out that hits off. It's loose. Hardeman's got it. Referee's all over that. Finally blew it down. 14:22 left in the second. Dorchester picking that one out of the Chamazo players. Played up by Kerr across the line. Sends it in deep, out of the reach of Devine. And now Wilson's onto it. Play back to the point. Shot from there. Steered away by the Tendy into the near corner. Knocked down by Hallman. Held in by Hallman. And it's a glove pass. 13:55. We'll get a face-off outside the zone. by Norfolk. That'll go for icing. Battle ensuing along there. Puck didn't seem to be moving forward, but lots of sticks were going. Now Candy picks that one up, sends it in on the keeper. And he's got it. Face off back to the Norfolk end. Won by the Dragons. A little less scrambly. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just a scrambly. Sent in just wide of the net. Norfolk now have it. Not held in by Dorchester though. Play there, but vacated the line. Norfolk sent it up the boards easily. Candy now with it, playing it back across the line and trying to get it to Bajan. Don't think they were using those verbal words. Now we got a penalty coming here. That'll be on Dorchester. Cross-checking is the call. Yeah. Face off down in Dorchester end. Norfolk on to the power play again. They struck the first time they're on the power play. Norfolk at the high slot, shot through, glove down by Hardman. And 15 seconds have ticked off that one. Dorchester winning the draw and airing that one out. Keeper's going to come out and set it up for him. RJ battling down low. Goalie threw a little bit of a pick there, but no problem. RJ's still onto it. Good battle down low. Now pops over into the far corner. Candy's also down there. And now Norfolk break out of their end. Sending one across ice. Dorchester trying to get a stick on it. Smith comes away with it. Can't quite get it up to Candy. But there's three Norfolk players and one Dorchester player in that battle. And Candy on the outside of it. That hops over the Norfolk defender's stick. Played up by Norfolk. Now drop pass there. Looking to send it back around. Gets across ice. Nice stick there by Candy, knocking that away. Clean pass in. Played up by the Dragons and out. Oh, RJ trying to chip it past, but defender had good skate positioning there, knocking that back his way. Held at the line. That puck drops down. Knocked away by Wilson. He's got some space. He's got some room. Coming down the wing, bringing it back around. Tripped up. I don't know, it looked like he might have been tripped by the goal. He came really close to him, and his ref is not calling anything that looks close. Definitely hasn't been any ticky-tacky. 10 seconds left in the penalty. And one of the best chances come the Dragons' way. Wilson getting one last rush in there to hold them in. Now Norfolk come out. Dragons are back to even strength. They send one up. That goes off a skate in the zone. I'm going to set it up up front. And 10:58. Get stoppage in play. Hardman covers that puck. Face off down to the Dragons. Win it back off a leg, bounces down beside or behind the goal. Now picked up by Dorchester, sent along the boards. Can't quite chip it out. Norfolk now sent it back in towards the middle, flipped away by the Dragons to the boards. Norfolk now trying to break it back in. They do get it up there, but can't hold it cleanly. Played up along the line by the Dragons and out through center. Norfolk have it. Send one across, now play it back in their own zone. Wilsey got a stick on it now, gets back onto it and dumps it in the zone. And Norfolk pick it up. Now slips a check there, but Dragons hold onto it. Mullis gets a backhander below the goal line. Wilsey pressuring down there. Now it comes back out to the far side. Held at the line. Glover's got a wrister coming from there. Misses the net though. Norton comes down with it. That shot hits the net. Picked up by Wilsey. Sent back along the boards. Back to the point. Sent back in deep. Mullis has it down low. Trying to flip it back out to Wilsey. And Norfolk picked that up. Send it down the ice. That's going to go for icing. How is that not icing? Like, how is it not icing? I get that you guys think everybody can get everything. Now Mullis has it. Oh, he might pull it backhand and go top corner there. Now he has it. Flip it back across the crease. Norfolk with it along the sideboard, now sending it in the zone. Pops up front. Blocker saved by Hardiman. Norfolk with it. They got a man out front. Can't get it to him though. Now they have it along the board. Shot wide of the net. Smith with it. Twisting and turning in the corner. Flipping it up in the air. Gets to the line and out. Now flip back to the line. Now Norfolk tag up. Bring it in. Change coming for Norfolk. Devine has that puck. Pulls it down below his goal. Flips it over to Smith. Smith goes cross ice. It makes it over to Kura. Norfolk now with it. Coming out of the cross center ice. Handy now looking to pick that up. Puck's still there, apparently still loose. Devine came over. Like, he's kind of being hooked. You guys can't see hooks? Apparently. They're old-time hockey here. Clutching and grabbing her, back in action. And we don't play icing. Shot in the keeper's glove. Held for a whistle. Did someone talk to the ref and try to calm him down? Because I don't think he's going to have a good game after this. No, I don't think the rest of the game is going to be any better. Played out by Wilson. Now moving up along the wing. Skating in the zone, now cutting back across. He does get the puck through, but couldn't get a hold of it to drive it in towards the net. Norfolk with it down low. Delaney buzzing in the zone as well. Norfolk still have it in their zone. Down below the goal line, Delaney buzzing down there. Now flipped up. Wilson picked that one up. Now sending it back. Scooped up by Dorchester and sent right in on the keeper. 30 seconds gone on the penalty. Rodenberg tried to get that back in. Glove now by Hardiman there. And held. 7:34 left in the period. A minute 19. Can you shut up? Sometimes when people are yelling, it aggravates the situation. It's one rule in conflict management. Try to be calm and cool. You learn that in trainer's course. If you get elevated, they're probably going to get elevated. Norfolk with it on the outside. Now trying that back door. It didn't quite work there. Didn't get a handle on it. Now he passed it right to Wilson. Wilson shot it out and hit a stick. Now he gets another chance and clubs that one down. Norfolk have it below the goal line. Norfolk with it. Now breaking out of their end. Played up along the line. Brought in. Cutting back in. Alright, we got a nice shoulder on that one. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Hardiman with a nice save in tight. Norfolk with it in their end, below the goal line, now banking one off the ice. Out of reach. Icing now is going to be called. I thought they might say he could have gotten it, because that's how the other icings have gone this game, but they did let that one be called. Picking that one up, flicking it back in the zone, but turn there. There we go. Back to center, played back in by Rodenberg. He skates onto that puck. Now sent across by Norfolk. Smith has it at the line, chips it over to Zavitz. Unable to control it there. Now back in the Dragons' end. Smith has it. Sends it back around. Rodenberg gets to it along the board. Chips it up the blue line. Held in. Shot wide of the net by the defender. Played up by Mullis. Right on the stick of Norfolk. And they chip it back into the zone. Played back up. Dorchester able to get it in cleanly. Puck down. Shot back out. A little bit of a scrappy battle forming up here. A little bit of rugby mixed with hockey right now. Too many! Oh. You got guys popping off the ice, dropping all over the place there. That went through like everybody, and they still called it icing. Back by the Dragons into the Norfolk end. Norfolk sending it back out. Dragons sending it right back in. Delaney now giving pursuit. Keeper setting up behind the goal. Picked up by Bajent. Back to the point. Long range shot. Nice tip! Beauty tip! Nice shot. Beating the Tendy. And the Dragons pull even at 1. 4:29 left in the second. They're on the board. Getting ready to drop the puck. And we're back underway. How is that? How is he supposed to touch it? Or as I said, it tipped off him as he shot it out. Oh, come on! Come on! Are you kidding me? He got dummied from behind. Back up, no problem. Candy with the draw, kicking it forward, but Norfolk picking it up and sending it in to the zone. Smith getting to it first, knocking it up along the boards. Dorchester can't get it out though. Pops around the other side, Hallman's there. And he gets in with a chuck. Smith picks that one up and sends it up in the air. Drops down, Wilsey skating into this one. He gets onto it, picks it up below the goal line. Now sends it back in deep. Candy's there. Get out of the way, ref. Jeez. You didn't come here to watch the refs, whether you're loud or not. Back to the point. Shot in wide by Dorchester. RJ's down there trying to get a hold of this one. Wilson's also down there. Pops free though. Norfolk have it. Now go cross ice pass. That's icing. And they did call icing. Whew. One may wonder some days if they're going to call it or not. And this time they did. Down. Knocked down by Rodenberg. Nice shot. Good glove by the Tendy. Back to the line. Held in by the Dragons. Nice move by Norton. Nice save by the Tendy. Popped out in front. Norton trying to get a stick on it. Can't quite get there. Oh, come on! No, he did call. He made it somewhat even. 19 white. 22 gray. So we'll see, those should just be two coincidentals at 2:38. We'll just get a face off just outside Norfolk zone. His voice does carry. It's hard to ignore that. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Glover got it over to Wilson. Wilson now flipped it up along the boards. Now he's trying to skate out of the zone with it. Does get it across the center. Just flipped off the stick of Delaney. And now Norfolk have it through the slot. Sending one back in. Nice save there by Hardiman. And now they're muscling that puck up the line. Wilson sending in off the leg of the defender. And getting back onto it. Skating into the zone. Played back around by Wilson. It goes in off the dasher. And comes down now. Norfolk have it coming out of their end. Picking up along the wing. Got inside, trying to get inside position. Did get around. Got a nice shot off. Steered away by Hardiman. Now played out by the Dragons. That one's going to curl in on the tendy. Got a nice curl, nice roll on that one. Then he'll hold on at minute 25 left in the second. We saw the tie game at 1. Back to the line. Shot through, hits some legs and goes into their corner. RJ now flipping it down over to Wilson in the corner. Sends it back around. Rodenberg comes in. Penalty coming here. I believe it's going to be on Norfolk. Always have to kind of question whether it is, and it does appear Norfolk player going to the box. So at a minute 5 left in the second, Dragons going on to the power play. Apologize for the salty language in the crowd. And he's actually gone, so that'll be a major, or no, it's check from behind. We're gonna get a player coming off. Serve the penalty for him. Yeah. Checking from behind as an automatic. 2:10 in a game. Wilson with the puck. Nice draw in by Candy. Wilson playing it over to Smith. Smith's got a couple options, sends it over to Wilsey. Wilsey sends it down and low to Candy. Wilson stepped into that one, holding in along the boards. Now Kura comes up with it. Sends it back over to Wilsey. Wilsey sends it down into Wilson. Wilson with a nice shot. That goes up some bodies out front. Knocked down, sent down the ice. Hardiman's going to come out to play it up. Send it up on a rope to Wilsey. Flips it back. Kura got it up to Wilsey. He's now got some space in front of him before he hits the defenders. Now he's there. At the ring out line, played back. Allman with it, sending one in. That's steered away by the pad of the tendy. Kura played it out. It's not able to hold it cleanly by Wilsey, and it's sent down the ice. Into the glove of Hardiman with the attacking Norfolk player. He holds on with 6.9 seconds left in the period. Wouldn't have been enough to bust it down either. Coincidentals for the first round are over. And they're out of the box. Face off down in the Dragons' end. One forward by the Dragons, chipped out of the zone. That's how this second period ends, with a score of 1-1. Have a flood. Hopefully the refs can calm down a wee bit and get back into the normal form. And we'll get back to some action in a moment. 55 seconds left of the penalty. I don't know why we have to continuously talk to players when they've gotten in the box about stuff, but he didn't even take the penalty. And he's still chit-chatting with him. Having a good old time. Excellent. Hopefully he's in better spirits for this third period. Not the player, but the Dragons win the draw, send it back. Norton sends it cross ice to Wilson. Wilson sends it cross ice to Wilsey. And sent back out by Norfolk. Hardiman setting up for Wilson in the far corner. 36 seconds left in the penalty. Cross ice, missing curve with that one. And then they hammer it down just like they would in practice. One guy in Wilson, sends it back. Hardiman's sharp there, making sure it didn't come back out front. Nice move with the line there. Candy. Candy sticks one in, but they cannot get it in the corner. Sent right back out by Norfolk. 8 seconds left in the penalty. Smith now sends it across ice up on the Glover stick. Glover comes in across the line, comes into the corner. Pulling it around, even strength. Norfolk penalties expired. Dorchester with it, back down, sends one out front, but wide of the net. Savage gloving that one down. He's tripped up. It's a tripping penalty. You're calling offside instead of a trip? I'll show you the video after, Bruce. Let it go. At a point where you'd say to the ref, why are you still talking to the guy after all the play is done? You're just trying to antagonize the situation. Again, I think he needs to go some dispute resolution techniques. Hardiman blocking that one away. Gets interfered with, but oh, whack back to the guy. Kicked into the zone. What? He kicked it. He touched it on the other side of center. That's brutal. Pretty sure I saw his skate come out and kick it forward. One back by Norfolk. Norfolk now playing it back out front, but scooped up by Glover. Sent back out. That goes off a leg of Mullis. And now he sends it in across from the right side of center into the zone. Flipped up by Norfolk along the boards, now brought into zone. Now brought in there. Penalty coming here. Come on.
What are you watching?
What game are you charging? Open ice charging? Stop talking. Go, sir. Let him get in the box and let's get going. And you guys, I hope the refs finally do decide to show up to this game. These guys we have here today are not doing it. Norfolk with the puck on the power play. Back to the high slot. Sending it. Thanks, ref. And with that, at 12:46, Norfolk pull ahead. Another power play goal. Now played in by Norfolk. Hardiman to come out to play that one, sending it around the boards. Tipped out to the line, but not over. Now pops down. Hardiman's going to grab a hold of that one. An odd game. I actually was hoping that the refereeing here would have been better than the other night, but it's conceivably much, much worse. At least in that game, you could just say, we don't know any better. I know these guys a little bit more, and frankly, I'm surprised in the game they're calling. Getting right up in the players' faces, asking them questions right after. It's like, yeah, they're kind of heated. And able to play one back out. Now Bajan sends that one across. He's holding his stick. Now he kicked his stick. Well, he played the puck down and the back of this action. So the other action was just as infuriating to watch. Candy playing that up off the glass. Norfolk sending it back in the Dragon 10. Got a player coming up this side. Hardeman setting up behind the net. Laid out by Hallman. Up the line to Kura. Kura got it up to Zavitz, who brought it in the zone. But he can't get it over the ringette line. Norfolk now send that long range one. That's icing! How is that not icing? Like, who's gonna catch that rocket ship? Holy cows, with a brutal game. No icing there either, though, I don't think. So I really don't know what's happening right now. Apparently we took icing out of the rule book. Allman with it now. Off a stick and stays in. Harden's going to glove this one, hold this one outside of the net. 10:57 left in the third. Norfolk leading 2-1. Wilson with the puck coming back across. Going for an E, eh? If you cared about the player's safety, you might want to call some of these penalties. Shot in by... Penalty now coming here. I think something here. Well, you call it trip. Smart enough. It's a bit of a delay of game tactic here. He knew he was called for it, but he stayed on the bench, hoping that another guy could serve the penalty for him. That didn't work. They did not kick him out, though. They left the face-off man in. Hardeman setting it up behind the net for Smith. One guy up in the zone, now flipped across to Wilson. Wilson comes streaking up the wing. He's hauled down. Again, no call. That one's maybe a little bit more of a hockey play. Now played down. Battle ensuing here. Wilson getting it back down below the goal line. Candy's on it. And hammer that puck out of the zone. Smith with it, now below the goal. Got one man on him, playing it up the wing. Gets to Wilson, gets to the crossover. That gets over to Wilson up through the middle. Coming in along the side. Come on! Like, at what point? Taking a page of the Forrest Gump's book, when you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Well, play it up. Norton has it coming across his blue line. 38 seconds left in the penalty. Blocked away by the 10D. Nice shot. Now back to the point. Wilsey has it. Flipping it back over to Kura. Kura sifting one through. That goes wide of the net. Along the boards, held in by Hallman. Wilsey now gets it. Sends it down low to Candy. Candy has it down in the corner. Flipped out by Wilsey. Wilsey trying to get it back out front. Gets to Kura. But lots of bodies there. Norfolk are coming out with numbers. One flipping it in the zone. Now he's going to go race up the wing. 6 seconds left in the penalty. Norton hits his man there. He's being grabbed. He had a grab on his jersey, guys. Watch the play. Ask them to watch the play. Interference there. I know some of the calls I'm calling as a hockey dad and commentator are ticky-tacky. But there's some here that haven't been called that could actually be dangerous. Played back in by Norfolk. They have to tag up though as player snake back in the zone still. Penalty coming. I know it's weird that they're calling a penalty on Norfolk. Hardeman wasn't quite sure. It's just kind of so strange that Norfolk would actually get a call. Again, the yelling and... Stop yelling!
Just get in there. Yelling doesn't do anything.
We got a penalty coming to Norfolk here. 2 minutes for something. Scramble draw, puck drops into the corner. Played up off the glass and down the ice. Hardiman coming out. Settle this one down for Norton. Leaving it beside the net. Laid back down now. Played over in the wing, but no one was in that corner. Norfolk are now on it. Have it down low, trying to flip it back up front. Wilson picking that one up. And now playing it up along the boards. Now come back. Trip, they finally got one. Wilson finally draws a penalty. Unbelievable. It finally happened. Wilson streaking up along the boards, finally drew one after being hauled down about 3 or 4 times. If he talks back, he should give him another one. No, it's the other guy that called it. Timeout for Norfolk. Getting ready for a longer-ish 5-on-3. Wilsey sending it back over to Wilson. Smith has it at the line, back down into Wilsey. Shot from there, cuts through. Down low now, flipped up in the air by Wilson into the open cage. He tickles the twine. Lucas Wilson. On the power play. They score quickly on the 5-on-3. And now even it up at 2 with 7:07 left in the third. Face off at center following the goal. Dragons still on the power play for another minute 45. And then it's sent back out. Wilson with it. Oh, he's puck stolen from him. Smith not coming out. Smith with it down low. He goes in behind the goal. Comes around the top, all the way out. Back down in. Nice move there to Curl. Got it in, down low. Oh, Wilson had came in off the point. A little too deep for that one. Now it's played along the boards by Norfolk, and they're going to ice this one down the ice. That hit something out in the middle. Way down by Smith, down to the line. Dragons are there. Wilsey has the puck. Coming in across the blue line. Wilsey up now, coming back. Dancing there, now twisting and turning, getting it down towards the corner. Play back along to Norton. Tip just wide. They're now sending it down low. That just hopped over Candy's stick below the goal line there. And that's now sent out by Norfolk. 35 seconds left in the penalty. Good play there by Glover. Getting on the puck and controlling it. Moving now out the zone in across Norfolk's end. Has it in the near corner. Tries to center back out. Wilsey's on it. He plays it back to the point. Mullis with a shot. Going to be gloved down by the Tendy. And at 5:33, we still got a tied game at 2 with 14 seconds left in the penalty to Norfolk. Laid out, shot down the ice by Norfolk. A nice skip there in the corner off the Zamboni door. Even strength, Zavitz with the puck. Goes it up now, cuts back across the middle, drops it there. RJ with a nice shot out of the keeper's glove. Oh, nice play. Keeper couldn't quite grasp it. Dragons capitalize. It's an even strength goal as the penalty had expired. And quickly the Dragons answer there, and I think it was Mullis for that one, chipping it over the Tendy. Well, with that, at 5:06 left in the third, we got a barn burner of a game. 3-2 for the Dragons now. Norfolk will be trying to steam back. Played around by the the Dragons, up the boards, nope, flipped out by the Dragons now. RJ skating into that one. Johnson sends one wide of the net. Rodenberg holds it in at the blue line, gets it into the half boards. Dorchester now send it back in deeper. Zavitz is down there. Norfolk sends that down the ice, and I go for icing, or should go for icing. Again, we gotta wait till it's called to make sure. But at 4:35 left in the third, the Dragons leading 3-2. Face off down to the Norfolk end. One forward by the Dragons. Wilson drops down in the play on the playing surface. Good slip past Rodenberg, but Dorchester came back and sent that back around and below the goal line. Coming out the near side, Norfolk still can't get it out. They go try the other side now. Delaney buzzing down there. Now flipped out of the zone by Norfolk, sent back up by Coleman. Now Norfolk have it coming across center. Bringing it in across the line. He lost control of it. Comes down to Wilson. He flips that up off the glass and out of the zone. 3:50 left in the period. Norfolk with it at center. They're going to send it into the near corner. Over Hallman's stick, but he's back onto it. Now posting it behind the net. Gets it over to Rodenberg. Rodenberg turns away from that attacker. Gets it up to that half boards. Now flipped up towards the line. Delaney gets onto it. Sends it across ice, but no one was quite ready for it there to receive it. Rodenberg now has it along the near boards. He's hit from behind there. Dorchester get it out and down the ice. Norfolk were changing. Dorchester holding it in. Wilsey skating back onto that one. Gets a piece of it. Trying to flick it back out front. Good battle down low. Wilsey still having it down there, but they do get it up towards that boards. Now cross ice pass. Not cleanly received there. Going to be flipped up to the line and out. Now sent back in by Norfolk. High stick is the call. I didn't know. Looks like it'll be in the Dragons end. 2:51 left in the third. Dragons leading 3-2. Drop down. Wilsey knocks that one out of the zone. That'll go for icing. And 2:41 left in the third. We'll do it all again. Norfolk have it back to the line now, send it in below the goal line. In your feet. One played out. Gets to the line, chip held in by the chipping defenseman, or pinching defenseman. Tried to chip it in the zone. Trying to mix up some words together. Kura knocks that one down and pushes it back in the zone. Wilsey came off for a change. And Wilson back out. Hardiman steering that into the near corner. Laid up to the line, held in by Norfolk. Smith with it, he goes off the glass. Let it go, let it go.
What are you scared of, 21? What are you scared of, buddy?
Two guys going to the box.
Go home, buddy. Get out of here.
Minute 50 left in the period. Coincidentals being called on both. That's why the whistle went. Keepers at the hash marks for Norfolk. He's running to the bench. Puck is loose beside the net. Picked up by Wilson. Trying to get it towards Savitz. It's knocked down by Norfolk. Trying to get it back into a dangerous area. They have it now down in the far corner. Laid back out. Back to the point. Long range shot. That's tipped and up off the glass. Wilson gets out, now sends it up off the glass, high in the air, bounces down. Foot race on here. Zavitz chasing it down, got a piece of it, enough to now get it over to RJ in the far corner. Now he sends it around to Zavitz. Plays it back out front, he got leveled in the corner. And no calls there. Kind of surprising. Norfolk with it now, crossing the line, zigzagging around. Last minute to play in the period. Norfolk picking up below the goal. They get it towards the near corner. They have it in the corner. It's underneath the body. It's outside as he fell onto it. Norfolk net still empty. 6-on-5 of the attackers. Andy now getting it. They get it to the line now out. That will be icing. Didn't deflect off anything. Shot it clean. Nice would have gone off the bud. 38.6 seconds left in this one. Net still empty at the other end. Candy in for the draw. Norfolk player looked to jump on the near side. Played into the corner. Smith knocking that along the boards. Comes down. Candy now got a piece of it. Hit the stanchion. Came out at a good angle. 24 seconds left. Wilsey pressuring. Now comes down. Candy now gets that. Sends it down the ice. Will that go for icing? And it just does. Does not have the proper legs to hold up at the line. 11.1 seconds left. In this one, we'll show you guys the scoreboard to prove it. Dorchester leading 3-2. Oh, strength of 2 third period goals. Should be out. Why do you keep him in? Okay, here, wait a minute. Up high. And down up front. Hardeman's down. Now the guy's falling. Hey! Stop! Like, for fuck's sakes! Sorry for my language, people, but this is the crap where guys are going to get hurt. This is where you got to have control in the game. Norfolk player who was down earlier is back up. It's good to see. Ireland seems to be fine. He's back to his feet. 2.2 seconds left. At a certain point here, just so now that all that's been sorted out, we got 2 coincidental penalties being called. I don't know if coincidental penalties being called. There's 2 guys in the box for Dorchester and 1 guy in the box for Norfolk. Unless he got an extra one. It doesn't really matter with 2.2 seconds left. This one ends with the Dragons winning 3-2 against their rivals from Norfolk. This video is brought to you by 3 Goalie Skate Shops. Using Dorchester for all your skate shop needs. We also have a remote service available for parties and gatherings. Just give me a shout and we'll see what we can set up for you. See you guys in the rink.